Fish River Canyon is definitely a extremely well-known hike within Southern Africa. It's you, your faculties, and whatever you bring in.
The Fish River Canyon, I had never done a multi-day hike, so I didn't know what to expect, but I decided to take on the risk. When we were just driving in the van, I was actually freaked out. I was like, are we going to climb there?
The car went completely quiet. I don't think it was just me, but when we saw what we were going to just step off, nerves. It was big. It was bigger than I could ever imagine.
I thought, oh my word, this thing is so big. So I had seen it on pictures, I'd seen it on the internet, but obviously in person, it's a mega size on its own.
It was difficult to process how incredible something like that was. You think you have an idea of what the canyon's going to look like.
Just seeing the magnitude, it was just awe-inspiring. And if I thought I was excited when I got the call to go, here's where the excitement started to bubble over, because you could see it's right in front of you, it's real, and the journey's about to begin.
We go at the pace of the slowest person, okay? If you feel overwhelmed because you think you're holding the group up, do not do that at all, okay? We all stick together, we all get there at the same time.
I've never been in this wild kind of desert space before. I mean, this is extra wild. I'm excited.
It's over 400-meter descent within a 2-kilometer period.
You know, you're told it's going to be hard, and it's only when you see how hard it is that you realize, oh, hang on, this could be big.
I actually realized I am very underprepared. You have to make a plan. You're in the canyon, like returning back is not a way out. The descending part was difficult, but I made it, so it really built me, and I'm so happy that I managed to finish it with everyone.
The most mesmerizing was the canyon itself, the canyon walls. They just so, the magnitude, they're so majestic. It really made me feel small. And it was like constantly walking with these giant mountains in the background, every corner, every turn.
Along day 1 and day 2, I was already looking out for those exits because I was just like, this is so painful. I don't think I'll make it to day 6.
The canyon, being what it is in a desert environment, will certainly test you physically. What most people don't understand about it is they think it's flat at the bottom, you're walking next to this nice river, but it actually has quite a lot of challenges in terrain. There's different types of sand, there's different types of boulders, there's a lot of river rocks, there's a lot of river crossings, there's lots of ups and downs.
No matter how unprepared you are, you have to do it. It will be very challenging, but you have to do it and finish anyways.
It's a tug of war between being physically tested and being in awe of the magnificence of the place.
And there was a point, just one of the evenings, I thought, I'm not going to get to camp. How am I going to do this? What if I stop here? And then I start to sort of imagine I could just stop, not go on. Obviously, you have to keep going. There's no escape. You got to work that through in your head and just say, okay, well, so what? I'm going to keep going, and you just have to be stubborn.
So that physical strength, that mindset that I can do it, that self-motivation is what I wanted from the Fish River hike.
The heat is quite a scorcher today. It's quite a killer, but we're all making sure we're hydrated. Let's do this. We're all feeling strong. You forget all about the creature comforts at home or the things you take for granted at home, and you're really just back to your roots and what you really need. It reminds you of what's important and the beauty that's around us.
My definition of adventure was, I think it was, I don't know if minimal is the word, it was lesser than what I actually experienced in the canyon.
So I think in the same breath, there's many reasons why adventure helps. Maybe a breakaway from what you're doing on your day-to-day. It may be just a bit of excitement, also a celebration. There's various reasons why you go back to adventure, at least for me. Somehow a mice got into my bag and started munching away my bulldog. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the culprits.
I mean the rocks. It's the whole way rocks.
Yeah, most of this is rocks. Okay. There, you cross over to the other side, and there will be a sandbank. Okay. So there's a potential
spot there
here as well, if we feel you've got more hours in the day.
I love adventuring, but it was a bigger challenge than I'd done before. So yeah, I was very excited about it. Adventures are, I believe, part of what makes us ourselves, who we are. We all want different kinds of adventures. I think it's essential to how we function. We get up in the morning and we've got something to live for.
And before you know it, the difficulty of it is quickly forgotten. And the only thing that really lingers is the beauty and the experience of the place. Even if you know you're going to benefit out of it, it's our human nature to always try go for the easier route. And the easier route is not the best route. It doesn't form character, it doesn't make us better people, it doesn't prepare us for any future things that might come our way. On any hike, your hike is made or broken by the people that you walk with, and inevitably you start off as strangers, and before you know it, you're as close as family.
I think the thing that I will always remember is the people. I was laughing the whole time, listening to people's stories and where they come from, and it's, even though you haven't known the person forever, I felt like I knew them on a different level. So I could be myself, they could be themselves.
A week spent with people hiking is worth months and months in real life. You get to really know people and who they are, as opposed to that facade we often try and give off.
Everyone is the same, and you pull together by the same love and commonality of just wanting to be outdoors and enjoy one's life.
A good trip. I think it wouldn't have happened one man, and it wouldn't have been the same without everyone who took part in it.
Legend.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Not one of them.
Every minute of every day was just incredible.
Walking with my dad has always been really, really special. It's a space for him to show me things that he's learned and tell me things about his life.
It's a completely immersive life experience that you cannot really express in words or photographs. It's incredible.
When I think back on it, it's not going to be it was so hot, it was so tough, my feet were sore. It's just going to be the people that I was with.
We just did that thing! Yeehaw!
Well done, everyone. Well done. Yay!
Follow Becca.
Go hang your bags up, shoes off.
So much pain. I'm so happy we're done.
If you had asked me 5 or 10 years ago if I could hike the Fish River Canyon, I would have said, I can't. And I think I just did.